Okay. Uh, Damn. I have a lot to do on this game, but I've been. How do I say this? Um. So before we get started, I need to explain. I had started playing this game passively like a super long time ago, or not super long time ago, but for a little bit. I don't know how long it's been, but I I was like passively just logging into the game and just doing dailies, just doing wasting my energy, and then I just log out without doing anything or like any like story events, like literally just like nothing. That's like I was just doing that for such a long time, and it was so quick. It didn't bother me, and like I was like, okay, well, like this could be part of my routine until I like eventually play the game and whatnot. But yeah, that lasted for quite a while, and until I eventually actually played the first or the prologue and the first chapter of the game. I actually, when I had actually played the game for the first time, that was on my first Morimens video, my prologue one that I ended up. Did I, did I completely finish the prologue? I don't remember if it's on there, but I had eventually finished the prologue, and I eventually finished chapter one, but I never got past that. Like, and ever since that day, I kind of like started doing the same thing again, just doing a little bit more, doing events, like some of the events, like how this is here, but I just going at my own pace and casually playing it, but I'm missing a lot of stuff to do. I know I've missed a lot of rewards and stuff, weeklies, events, skins, you name it. I'm missing so many things. Again, like I haven't even done chapter 2 yet. I haven't even unlocked all the modes yet. I've just and like look at my account level because I've been playing it passively. My character's level, my account's level 60, and my character a good amount of my characters these are my current roster. I just to show you, I'm missing one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine characters, and I don't even have, you know, like a lot of W engines either. Like this is what I have, and honestly, like just me playing the game, I'm just doing my own thing. I don't know, like obviously that like this game's very niche, so like there's probably a lot of things I'm gonna be messing up. So, uh, but either way, I just wanted to like do that for a quick intro to the game because I do want to start doing more immense content and whatnot, and start playing the game and recording my sessions as I play through the story and the events. But this is a good way to get back into it, in my opinion. But yeah, I just wanted to like mention all that. But I do want to like we're gonna be doing this the special ops story and whatnot. The Serene Fission for dang, I don't even know her name. Uh, and I started using her 24, and yeah, it was recommending not to even play it because I have not finished chapter 2. I'm gonna do that anyway because I actually want her little profile picture and some of these rewards. I don't want to miss out on those. I can't do madness, and if I can right now, I probably not good enough to do it right now. Uh, now you're doing the video. I'll be back after I walk the dog. Already, dude. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, you're good. But yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway. I know again it's not recommending me to play this right now. I might be completely uh I don't know, maybe it's a story thing that it's recommending not to do it. I'm assuming it is, and maybe I'm missing like I don't know how to do certain mechanics or something that'll come up. But I will mention I have been autoing when I play the game, and it's been working out so far, but I know in the long term I'm not supposed to be doing that. But for this session, I probably will be autoing. I do want to like just get a like how to get it, not get a feel for the game, but I want to like get a feel for the game's lore and the story, and like while I play, because I don't know how long this is gonna be. So I do wanna. We are gonna do that as I read. Okay, let's get started now. Let me see. Yeah, now let's get started. What is her name? Dude, I keep forgetting her name. 24. Okay, I'll try to remember her name. So this is either gonna go really good or really bad. I just don't know if it's because I'm missing a mechanic that they're recommending me to do chapter 2. Again, it's gonna be weird, probably, but I already did the memory codes here. Man, I'm gonna be lost in the story, aren't I? Wait a minute, there's a story mode. Yo, what's up, Remy? Howdy, howdy. Remember? Wait, I think we did this chapter in normal, unlock remembrance mode. Oh, that's really cool to go back and remember the story. Oh, I like that. I have hard and madness. I do not think I could do madness. I don't even know if I could do hard. Anyway, let's see what the story is like. Pilgrim's Chant. I had done... Okay, well, it says I completed it, but I actually did not, because I skipped it just to get the rewards. And go ahead. Grand Slam Covenant. Pilgrim's Chant. Over the years, pilgrims carved a path in the snow mountain, anchoring reality. They remain still, mouths wide open, as if roaring endlessly. What's going on, though, dude? Hopefully you've been well. Let me see. The barefoot pilgrim crawls forward. The wind and snow of the far north conceal the pilgrim's face. Her toes are cracked, her vision is blurred, and her blood leaves a long trail in the snow. She still marches resolutely and unwaveringly toward the peak. Yes, beneath those white mount... Oh, wait, did they change this? Wait, what? No, go back. Which one is the button? Is it this? Okay, yeah. Just in case I need to read, or go back and read. She still marches resolutely and unwaveringly toward the peak. Yes, beneath those white mountains in the depths of the dark cave lies the source of all impurities. Source. That is her fear, her nightmare. It is also her final destination. Wait, what's going up, dude? Howdy, howdy. We're playing... We played Zenless earlier. We finished the story on that one, or another one, and now we're doing Morimens. Like I said, I want to start catching up on a lot of my gacha stuff that I haven't been doing. So we're doing that right now. I don't accept your so-called evidence. Wait, where's my camera? Where the heck is the best spot in this? Is it right here? So you can see the images. This so-called eyewitness report only proves that the perpetrator is a non-human entity and cannot identify any specific individual. Yeah, I'm gonna be like completely lost in this, aren't I? I feel like, yeah, it's recommending chapter 2 for a reason. Either because I'm assuming because one, it's like, you know, much farther in the story, and 2, I'm assuming I'm missing like some sort of like mechanics it hasn't taught me. This so-called eyewitness report only proves that the perpetrator is a non-human entity and cannot identify any specific individual. Wait a minute. I thought I remembered this dude. No. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm getting it mixed up. I need to do all the reverse character stories. Dude, did you hear that Reverse just got hacked like a few hours ago? Or the YouTube got hacked, or YouTube account got hacked? Yeah, it's still live right now. It's like a crypto account, or crypto guys that like are like displaying that. It's always freaking crypto guys, dude. They're live right now, like displaying crypto stuff. Dude, why target Reverse, man? What have they done? All these shameless people, man. I need to like do Reverse as well too. I need to do the stories. That'll be pretty soon. That's like my goal right now. I'm trying to finish Zenless. The Reverse stories. I want to catch up on PGR, and I want to catch up and do stuff on Morimens before I start my. I mean, I can start Variety anytime, but those are like my goals right now for my gachas. To catch up on stuff. Emaciated, long-haired, and possibly possessing more than one pair of upper limbs. Oh, they're talking about 24, right? According to the Southwark Street Dissolution event reports, C06 creatures matching the appearance and activity range perfectly exist here. This report was filed in the Unified Archives by Mythic University. Are you now attempting to deny its authenticity? It's a bit of an overreaction to question the reliability of the eyewitness report. Gentlemen, instead of wasting time playing word games, why not ask the person involved directly? I just love her design. It's so crazy. Miss 24, do you remember what you were doing? Wait, did it say anything else? Remember what you were doing at 9:15 p.m. on December 17th in Dr. Bernard's clinic? That's really specific, huh? 9:15 p.m. on December 17th? Huh? Just a reminder, according to Dr. Bernard's medical records, you were the last patient he examined before his death. What have I done? Of course. Kill him. Miss 24, are you listening? Oh, shit. No, okay, it sounded like it was her, maybe. 1 punch, 2 punches, 3 punches. I smashed his handsome face to pieces, leaving out even a bone. The taste of blood lingered on me for an entire week. Fortunately, the suspect is evasive. Based on the terms and the agreement, the committee has the authority to take them back immediately. No. Number Miss 24 is, oh, no. No. Miss 24 is different from other awakeners. She suffers from hysteria. She's a lunatic, as we all know. But does that mean a lunatic can kill a respected doctor at will? This is unreasonable, Miss Doll. I'm a murderer? Miss 24, Miss 24. Wake up, I haven't even started the injection yet. It's not time to sleep. Huh? What is this? Thank goodness you're finally awake. Mythic Lounge? I've heard your memory has been quite confused lately. Let me explain a bit. The last inquiry about Dr. Bernard's death caused a rather unpleasant dispute with the review committee. Final conclusion is 7 days. We only had 7 days to uncover the truth. If I remember correctly... Wait, 7 days before they... Wait... They're gonna, what, detain her? Or, like, get her? Right? Or are they gonna kill her? I don't know. If I remember correctly, this happened before you were sent to the Wax Museum. So we... Okay, I read the wax museum stuff from chapter 1. I did that. I just have not done anything past chapter 1. Or the prologue. If I remember correctly, this happened before you were sent to the wax museum, so we knew nothing about it. Before you were sent, so we knew nothing about it. Files have been sealed away for months. Who knows where they managed to dig them up from? Besides conducting an investigation in a chaotic place like the East District is nothing short of a dream. The YouTube page just went down, or channel to be correct. I think YouTube's probably gonna help them out. I mean, that's what I would assume, right? They're probably taking it down, and they're probably helping like them fix it up and whatnot. So yeah, we've decided to have Sentient enter your artificial domain for investigation. We need your slight cooperation. I see. Sorry, I've been feeling drowsy lately. Feels like a terrible storm is brewing inside the body, yet its host remains oblivious. Wait. Am I truly the master of this body? Ding. Winkle quickly pulls out a prepared syringe. Don't worry, I'm here for this. One shot and your muddled brain will clear up. This way, Sentient will suffer less inside. After all, nobody knows what might be in there. What if a disaster strikes? Or encounter a terrifying being like N again. Ah. Okay, I don't know who N is. I remember one of the events, as I was like skipping stuff and like... Oh, wait a minute. It's in the current event that's going on still. The other one, the train one, or whatever, I think. I tried it one time and I just could not get far in it. Or encounter a terrifying being like N again. Ah! Nico actually scratched his head, gasping in fright. Her head? Damn it, why am I losing so much hair again? This 24 needs calmness, not your anxiety. And hair. Winkle, please leave promptly after the injection. In 10 minutes. Are you feeling better now, Miss 24? I'm fine, just a bit dizzy. Where's Sentient? Already in the artificial domain passage. Rest assured, this time we've set the duration to only half an hour and won't linger for too long. What about Miss Ramona? Didn't she accompany you during the investigation? Given the rather unstable mental state of domain owners, we cannot imagine what might appear inside the domain. Ramona's spirit power may not be able to withstand it. 24 lowered his head. I think there's a few errors, right? For sure. 24 lowered his head, or 24 lowered her head in frustration and slightly clutched the corner of the blanket. Miss Doll, what if I say the killer is truly me? I remember that day I went to the clinic and then... Shush, I can't guarantee that there are no spies planted by the committee here. Doll recalls Sylvia's image, trying to put on a comforting smile. Miss 24, you probably don't understand yourself as well as you believe. The so-called truth you see may not be real. I don't understand, not real? You've been in Mythic for several months now, but we know nothing about your condition of your past, or your past experiences. Consider this domain investigation an opportunity to discover yourself, Miss 24. We all want to get to know you better. There you go. That was one. That was Pilgrim's Chant. Shadow's Tale. She witnessed herself on the verge of conquering the world. She stared at the long, narrow shadow in silence. Add artificial domain investigation log, domain ID MC06, setup time December 17th, AF 315, 9 to 9:30 p.m. Setup location, Dr. Bernard's clinic. Okay, so I went back in time, right? Domain owner Mason, domain infiltrator Sentient. That's me. Objective, investigate Dr. Bernard's death. So smelly. Clinic is enveloped in a thick, bloody stench with medical equipment, books and case files scattered all over the floor. Dr. Bernard's body lay slumped against the wall. His head was mutilated beyond recognition. 30-year-old male, 6 feet tall, graduated with honors from Londinium University of Medical School. Known for their generosity, they have been providing voluntary medical services in various parts of the East District for many years. An impeccable record, no wonder the police and the committee value it so much. Psst. In the darkness, faint sounds emerge, like a viper hissing in a deserted corner. Snake, who's there? Tap, tap, tap. The hurried footsteps draw near, and a long hair swiftly brushes past your face. Miss Mason? Let go of me. Hey, who are you? Are you with that woman? Huh? Don't you remember me? I remember now that the murder took place before Miss Mason entered the Wax Museum, back when we hadn't met yet. Is that her name? Mason? Miss Mason? Unlike the previous hurried steps, these footsteps are steadier. She's coming, she's coming. Oh, that is her name. I didn't, like, really... If it was there the whole time, I wasn't paying attention. Who's coming? She. No. I have arrived. I'm coming to kill me. Fists whistling through the wind strike at you. Oh, shit. All of you die. In 10 minutes. Please calm down, Miss 24. Stand before Mason, barely holding back the fierce assaults of the shadows. Take one more step and I won't show any mercy. Heh, looks like the crybaby has found himself a helper. Dim light outlines a familiar slender figure, long hair, white dress, and blood-red irises. It's another 24? No. I had a feeling that she has, like, multiple personalities or something going on, especially with... They even have, like, multiple tutorials for her, which is kind of crazy. No time left. Don't worry, I'll deal with each one of you one by one. It will be your turn soon. Then another word 24 left promptly. Wait! Stop chasing her. We can't defeat her. What's going on? Why is there another you here? I don't know. She just suddenly appeared and said she wanted to kill me. Was that doctor also killed by her? So it was her who did the killing. No, not only that. There's also the snake in hibernation. Thousands of snakes kill their own siblings with fingers in their mouths. Miss Mason, do you even know what do you know what you're saying? What? It's not about what you say, but what you do. That's what Mr. taught me. Mason is completely immersed in his own world. In her own world? Muttering a string of chaotic ramblings. I'm assuming they mean her. That's why I'm replacing it. If she's like a he in this persona, then apologies. Or in this clone, I don't know. I'm assuming it's a typo. You. I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen her smile before. Sentient, you're the keeper. How did you suddenly remember who I am? Suddenly feel a headache. Don't rush in. I haven't finished speaking yet. 24's domain differs from those of Ramona and Sorrel. Sorrel. Is it Sorrel? Sorrel? She lacks a stable personality, which will inevitably be reflected in her domain. Different excuse me. Different personalities are isolated yet intertwined. You might even see many 24s within them. Oh. It's a personality thing, then. All of it. People, places, time. Perhaps none of it is real. If it is fake, is there any point to my investigation? Sure. Even if there's only a 1% chance of it being true, we must seize it. We all know that Miss 24 is not someone who kills indiscriminately. None of this is real. Stay calm, Sentient. First, clarify your investigation targets. Examine Mason's fingers. It is very clean, with no signs of injury or struggle. Okay, you see, Miss Mason, do you have any grievances against Dr. Bernard? He treated me, but recently I've been feeling itchy all over. It's really strange. Mason spoke casually, scratching the white eyeball growing from her dissolution wound. Of course, she was completely unaware of... Okay, there's definitely a lot of typos, for sure. I'm just gonna say her. Of course, she was completely unaware of her own behavior. He healed you. Then did you start arguing? Later. Later, I couldn't remember anything. I see. I understand. Memory loss is a key sign of split personality. Something might have occurred during the treatment, causing the shadow personality to emerge and kill the doctor. Next, we just need to rewind the domain time by an hour and see what happened back then. You raise your hand and glance at your watch. The domain is about to end. Let's wrap up this investigation for now. This doll might be overthinking it. This domain is much simpler than the Lady Sorrel's. Don't be so sure of it. You stretch lazily, then crouch in front of Mason, looking directly into her eyes. Miss Mason, your illness is no ordinary one. It's not something any doctor with a fancy diploma can cure. Next time, remember to find us at Mythic, got it? Yes, Mythic University, we are professionals. Oh. Plop, plop. The walls above begin to crumble bit by bit. The domain is no longer stable. Farewell, Miss Mason. Time is now 9:30 p.m. A cold wind howls past, and outside the window, a few crows let out lonely cries. Still standing firmly in the clinic with Mason kneeling beside you, wearing a bewildered expression. Mr. Keeper, aren't you planning to leave again? Is the equipment malfunctioning? I've always kind of like, lately, I mean, ever since like Jujutsu and like some animes and series, I like the idea of like domains and whatnot. And the fact that the game, this game has it too, it's kind of exciting to see. A lot of possibilities that they could come up with that. Boom. Next second, the world rapidly collapses and you fall into a bottomless abyss. Ah! Artificial Domain Investigation Log 1. Domain ID MC06. Setup time December 17th, AF 315, 9 to 9:30 p.m. Setup location Dr. Bernard's clinic. Investigation results. Keeper is... I'm missing... Well then. Okay, here, let me see. Grand Slam Covenant. She memorized all probabilities, yet like the seminary students, was confused. For madness is unpredictable. Sadly, it is the norm of this world. Yeah, you see the recommended level 55. I have them at 60, but I don't have my builds on them. Like they're not complete whatsoever. So I feel like some of the battles might take long, but we're gonna, you know, if the battles take long, you guys could, you know, fast forward. I definitely need to beat Chapter 2 pretty soon, don't I? Anyway, let's get started. I will go in with this team. Grand Slam Covenant, Part 3. Artificial Domain, Rogers Wax Museum. Have I been introduced to this character yet? I don't remember. I don't think I have. Have I? Ah, the prince on a white horse descended from the heavens. He stepped through this door and took my heart away. Heart. Someone who has spent too much time with vampire slaves and learned to sing. Awful. Just awful. They swiftly flew past George's face. I'm going crazy from boredom at the Wax Museum every day. Don't I even have the freedom to sing? Someone keeps singing and George keeps cursing. Lord Rogers, reign in your beloved pet. It has turned into a genuine demon. Oh, okay. This... I remember this guy from part 1. Or from chapter 1 and whatnot. So he's still... So he's still here, and whatnot. Interesting. Botticelli Spring. Where should I find the model this time? Since there's nothing else to do anyway, why not play some cards? Pandia skillfully pulled out a deck of cards from the drawer and slapped it on the table. Bridge again. George doesn't like playing bridge. Besides, without the vampire's servant, we're still one short. What the heck? They... Okay. Pandian pointed to the corner by the neglected cabinet. 24 was cleaning the exhibits inside. Count her in and we're all set. Are all the rules clear now? Understood. This guy is even wearing glasses. Is he a poor man from the East District pretending to be knowledgeable? How embarrassing. Are you really sure? This is quite complex. 52 cards, 13 per player, with win each round at 1 trick. The contract is set at 6 tricks as the base. Only tricks above 6 count as winning tricks. Not bad. Suddenly see your potential. How about we team up? Lord Rogers, if I win, will you grant me a request? Someone is about to be reminded of their limits. Tell me, what is your request? Don't you still need a model for your wax sculpture collection? I could be your model. Wow, Miss 24, are you volunteering to rush to your death? 24 silently lowered her head, her knuckles gripping the broom, turning faintly white. Spring is a work Rogers plans to exhibit at the fair. Being selected as a model will increase its exposure and allow more people to see it. Jenkin? Sure, Miss 24. Your bone structure is smooth and elegant, making you perfect for this role. I'm so glad you will willingly join my great art. In 2 hours. Wow, a grand slam. 24 teaming up with you is such a good fortune. La la la. You two, pay up. Rogers grinned and tossed out a few silver coins. Would have thought that we have a hidden expert here. Truly impressive. How is this possible? This guy didn't even grasp the rules just now. George has been secretly observing 24 for a month, confirming she's a genuine fool. How could she be so smart? Grace, George, Grace. Deadbeats never grow tall. George's face turned bright red with anger. Cheating. She must be cheating. Just a simple math problem. Based on the current table information, the calculated probabilities of distribution of 4 spades are 0.023, 0.183, and 0.412. Wow, can't understand at all. Yeah, neither can I. 0.314, 0.669, therefore I will prioritize, and when clearing the round and perform the calculation based on your card sequence, listening to 24's meticulous recap, George lowered his head and began counting on his chubby fingers. No way. Why can't I figure this out? Objections. All of this is just excuses. Do you think spouting things we don't understand will let you escape punishment? George lunged at 24. Let me see if you're hiding something. Boom. The roof of the wax museum mysteriously opened up with a huge hole, and something heavy slammed into George, crushing him into a pulp. Wait, what the hell? A woo? Before he could utter a complete oh my god, is he not even real? Is he a wax figure that Rogers made? What the hell? Before he could utter a complete sentence, George fell silent forever. Wait, that actually kind of fooled me. I thought he was an actual person. What's this sticky substance on my butt? Huh? Wasn't I supposed to go back? How did I end up at the wax museum? Mr. Sentient, are you alright? Miss Mason, you're here too. Am I still in the domain? Ah! It fell from the sky! George? Roger stared in shock at the mangled George beneath you, his eyes filled with endless anger and sorrow. Pandia, grab them! Is this how the... Oh, it goes straight into the gameplay like this, huh? Win the final battle within 12 turns. Oh... I see. Okay, I don't know who to give this to. I'm gonna give it to her. I'm gonna rouse. Wait a minute. Okay, that was pointless if I choose this one then, right? Searchlight. Let me see. Let's go over here to this battle. What did it say? I didn't read it. I guess I'll leave my camera on the top right. Yeah, we'll get... I definitely need to get to chapter 2, or like be chapter 2 pretty soon. I actually want to. The more I play this game, like actually playing it, I just fall more in love with it. A ghost. George's ghost hovers above you. George died without dignity, but it doesn't matter. George will always remember this humiliation. Keeper, you're in deep trouble. Acquire the silver relic. Develop shock. Epilepsy. All striker damage is increased by 20%. I don't know if I have strike damage. Do I? I don't think I do I? Enemy turn when playing the first command card with the corresponding awakener, gain 20 Alimus. Also, possessing the relic, avoided heart. Other awakeners also grant. You know what? I'm just gonna get sigils. I guess that's the wiener way of doing it, huh? I like the story so far. There's just a lot of typos. Just a lot of typos. I'm gonna choose this one. Duplicate a random... Okay, so... Duplicate a random command card and engrave the Orison ensemble on the copy. Oh, triggers 2 times when played for the first time. Actually, I'll take that, actually. Every time you say wiener, I think of the Sandlot. Oh, really? Sandlot's such a good film. It's been so long since I've seen it, though. I guess during... I'm gonna leave my... I guess during gameplay, it's better to have it in the center. First command card played, each triggers a leap effect. I'll choose this one. Maybe I should have actually chosen the other one. Oops. Click 20 temp strength on all enemies. Let's see, which one would I do? I'll do that one. 10, picked up whenever embryo is fused, gain. Okay. Secret passage. Oh, that's the exit. Are you kidding me? I'm assuming it's this one then, right? Okay, yeah, let's go this way. When played, gain counter. Oh, is increased by 30. Okay, yes, this one. Maybe the other one's better. I just don't want to. I don't think I have a counter build here, right? I don't think. Battle. Okay. Good moments. Yeah, for sure. A lot of the older films back then were so they're a lot different nowadays. It's crazy. Just the times have changed, man. Good movie though. Let me finish up this gameplay segment and then I can take a break so I can get my food and then we can continue again. And you know what? I don't even know what the best posse skill is either. I'm like unaware. Look at my non-damage. I'm assuming it doesn't a lot of damage for sure, right? I mean, my units aren't friggin' built. Lose 10%. Current speed deal 52. Yeah, I'm actually gonna take that. Keys. Recover. Is there a point of like... Use the key. It's funny because this layout for this map is the same as the other actual event battle stuff. Dude, it's gonna take so long to kill, like, like, I need to get my, I need to beat chapter 2. I'll definitely make that a priority to beat soon. So I can actually make my characters better. Actually build them properly. Don't kill me, please. I didn't realize that I could fail. I don't have a lot of my silver thingies anymore. I have like 3 left. Sort of like revive me if I die. So we'll see what happens. Just want to grant both those. I'll just do that. I don't know if this is good to be doing. I'm like... Okay, good thing. I feel like it's okay, but... I feel like I don't want too many cards, though. Oh. My damage. Oh my god, I died. Oh, medics. How much health is she gonna get on her second phase? Or her, second life bar? There's a lot of debuffs on her. 30k. Man. ちょっと乱暴すぎるかしら。銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。ごめんなさい。暴れないでください。銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。さあ。来ないで。優しくしてよ。隠律がバラの鍵。I need to figure out who else is like good to use. So it could be like a pure Karo team. I could experiment. Is that going to work? Oh my god. I might not even be able to do this. They're killing me. Okay, is that why it's recommended not to do it? Yeah. This sounds like a problem. And I bet you when you have your characters actually built, they probably die like super duper fast. Oh, goody. Not bad. Looks like the little guys underground should wake up and get to work. The little guy below? They're probably referring to the wax sculptures we saw in the basement of the wax museum. What am I looking at? If it's them, then it's bound to be a grueling battle. In a connected corner, someone used a candle to ignite George's remains. In no time, the wax museum was engulfed in raging flames. Oh no, it's on fire! No, my wax sculptures. If we can react, your wrist is tightly gripped. Hurry and follow me to leave. Oh wait, there we go. I forgot to move it back. In the silent night, three people ran hand in hand through one intersection after another. Woof. Miss, Glasses 24, how much longer do we have to keep running? This will do. Rogers wouldn't want to come to such an unsightly burial ground. This time it's all thanks to you. The little guy has his eyes glued on me, and their spies are everywhere in the Wax Museum. All 23 of my escape plans have failed. 23? It was just an accident. We don't even understand how we ended up here. Wound up here. Huh, aren't you surprised? Coming face to face with another version of yourself? 24 and Mason look at you in unison, as if you had asked a very strange question. I don't understand what you mean. There are many 24s in the world, and we will always encounter them. Could it be the strange rules of this domain? Forget it, never mind. I need to go home now. Jenkin must be worried about me. Wait, Miss 24? 24 strides forward? Wait, she knows Jenkin? 24 strides forward, she has more important things to do, however... Knock knock. Feels as if my internal organs are being tugged by invisible strings, rapidly detaching from the original positions. Something nearby, who's there? 24 clutched their chest and bent over in pain. Next second, the soil beneath her knees quickly turned white, and the entire world became a vast expanse of whiteness. Upon opening my eyes again, the sky and the snow-covered land merged into a mysterious illusion, with only the endless mountains standing ahead. All is bathed in pale blue polar sunlight, cold and sharp, devoid of joy or sorrow. She nodded at the foot of the snow mountain. We wanted 12 turns, but... within 12. Yeah. I'm gonna continue with it. And whatnot. It's just, holy moly. I'm definitely gonna have to probably use up some of my stuff. But yeah. I'm gonna take a quick break and whatnot. I'm gonna go get my food, and then we will resume this in a little bit, actually. Okay, now let's get back to the game. Took a break and everything, but let's return, or let's resume. Played a little bit just in case, so we could get some help, just in case. Let me see. Serene Fission, Sleepless Serpent. When all things sleep, the serpent awakens. When everything collapses, the serpent will restore its form. I don't know how long this is, but... Barefoot woman crawls forward. The long hair trails on the ground, tangled with dead grass, snow, and clotted blood, having it lost its former luster. Near her, buried in the snow and hanging from the trees, were the desiccated corpses of 24. No one ever explained what they came to such heights to seek. She only knows that, I don't know what that symbol means, is waiting for her at the place where ice and light fade away. Unclean, impure, ominous. The root of all impurity, uncleanness, and a misfortune. 24 suddenly knelt on the ground. She trembled, raising her hands high, gazing at the pitch-black dome, muttering in distinct murmurs. The root of all impurity, uncleanness, and misfortune. Return, return. Ugh, my head hurts. The murmurs spread outward in ripples. Mason clutches his head in agony and kneels behind 24. Stop talking, stop talking. She lunged forward and hugged 24, who was covered in blood, from behind. Please stop talking. Mason struggled to grasp 24's raised hands, their blood and tears mingling together. Yet it was all in vain. Return, return. Share this filthy and unclean feast. Miss 24, don't. Twisted, deformed arms sprout from 24's body, bathed in blood and moonlight, then gently yet firmly twisted 24's neck. Oh. There was no unexpected bloodshed. 24's body turned into tiny golden starlight lights, like fireflies dancing in the dark night. Huh? What is this? Starlight gently surrounds Mason, some entering her body, others dancing on her fingertips and then drifting away lightly. I've seen these starlights in dreams. In reality, they have come to take us away. Reach out to touch the starlight. A warm sensation flows through your fingertips as if a hidden connection exists between you and the stars. Strange, I suddenly feel a bit sad. After the last starlight disappeared, you feel this familiar, angry tremor coming from deep underground. Damn, is this domain collapsing again? Grab my hand, Miss Mason. Artificial Domain Investigation Log 2, Domain ID MC06, crash date is year 315, December 17th, crash site, South Wark Street. Investigation results, hunting other 24 shadows, unclear, suicidal tendencies, religion, blank. What is the connection between them? More clues are needed. Meanwhile, outside the artificial domain, the domain entrance, researchers in white coats are busy coming and going. It's been a day, and Sentient still hasn't woken up. Would you like to apply for a forced domain interruption? Its vital signs are stable, seemingly unaffected by any drastic changes. Observed for a longer period? What about Miss 24? If we delay any longer, the committee has long waited to use this case as an opportunity to intervene in Awakener management. Winkle desperately clutched her head. Some I fought for being too eager to research her domain. Now our keeper has become Sleeping Beauty. What should we do? Don't worry, we already have a plan for this. William is on his way to conduct an investigation in the East District. As for Sentient, give him a bit more time. Bernard Clinic, East Londinium. Per Chapter 3, Article 2, Clause 13 of the Mystia Treaty, Awakeners violating secular laws must first be subject to investigation by the committee. Chapter 3, Article 3, Section 2, if the suspect's behavior suggests evasion or escape, the review committee has the authority to immediately detain them. Chapter 4, Article 1, any organization or individual that harbors Awakeners. Mr. William, are you listening to me? Listening. Don't waste your effort. The bodies and evidence were cleared out long ago. You won't find anything here? Is that so? May I ask what this is? William carefully picked up a cluster of translucent dried material with tweezers. Looks like some kind of snake shed. But what does it have to do with this case? It's already December. How could there be a snake shedding its skin? Suddenly a clatter of equipment came from the inner room of the clinic. What sound? This place was sold off ages ago. Come out. The sound of unhurried footsteps drew near, and an unusually pale man walked out from the inner room. Oh, snap. Good evening, officer. I'm a colleague of Dr. Bernard, sent by the higher-ups to retrieve his research materials. The man's eyes were half open, seemingly a bit drowsy. He handed over a business card with a smile. Royal Medical Association, registered physician Pierce. Sorry, we've already investigated Dr. Bernard's social circle. If I remember correctly, this Pierce is a man in his 50s. Alright, who exactly are you? Truly impressive, committee. Your photographic memory is truly admirable. Suddenly opened his eyes, the cobalt yellow vertical pupils gleaming coldly in the darkness. Alright, I'll play with you for a while. Nicey, slippery sensation touches my face. The ceiling is now crawling with pale little snakes, silently writhing and falling like raindrops. Snakes are everywhere. Ceiling, floor, walls, snakes crawled everywhere, like countless pale water weeds drifting in a silent black river. Calling the squads A2 and B1. Danger detected inside. Get into position now. William quickly pulled out the silver key, but the man before him had already vanished without a trace. I know you're still here. Come out. Thick air around quivered slightly for a moment, then relaxed pleasantly. Faint hiss whispered by your ear like a cold breeze, gently brushing against your cheek. Just a small token of my appreciation. Please take good care of them, investigator. Good night. Let me take a look at something. I want to see how long it's gonna be. Because if I come over here to Spec Ops, I didn't do Daffodil as well, but I went through it a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's only 10 for her. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be the 5th one. They're obviously not going to be all even, I'm assuming. Awaiting comedy. Comedy is one of a kind. It consists of endless lonely nights, the moon and tears. What did it say? Artificial domain, Lily Poorhouse, East District. Cough, cough, my back. Really sorry, Mr. Sunyan. I seem to have gained some weight recently. Just a few. Miss Mason, could you please get off me first? So what the hell? Huh. Have I entered a new domain? Are you angels? The girl blinked her big eyes at you, pointing to the large hole you had smashed through the ceiling. I guess saw it all. You flew down from the sky. I saw it too. You two holding hands, your hair flowing, looking as beautiful as dolls. Shh. Keep quiet and don't disturb everyone watching the show. What the hell? On a makeshift stage, a clown with heavy face paint is performing for the audience. Long ago in the snow mountains of the endless north, at the end of an ancient river, a gray monster slumbers. Hello, everyone. I am that monster. Roar. What? Huh? Isn't that Jenkin? No one knows the monster's origin or name except for its voracious appetite. Every winter, the residents at the foot of the snow mountain fill baskets with delicious food and fine wine. Light a silver candle and place the basket in the river closest to your home, so the monster can receive the offerings. I have a question. Aren't monsters supposed to live in the snow mountain? How can they receive offerings from the river? Because in the end of all rivers lies at the foot of the snow mountain. No matter how far apart they are, they'll eventually converge here. Oh, what's next? Chomp, chomp, chomp. I received everyone's offerings. I am very happy and have decided to reward you all. After Jenkin finished speaking, he lowered his head. Her head. His hair started shaking violently like an engine. Stop shaking. All the fleas are falling out. Huh? Is it snowing? Wow, it's really snowing. Did it say fleas? Yeah, it did. Silver paper snowflakes flutter down. Igus hides behind you, quietly scattering the small paper pieces. Shh, sir, please pretend you didn't see Igus. For long, candles of various colors quietly lit up, gently enveloping the children's faces in a warm orange glow. Every year, when the first snow falls, silver candles and baskets filled with gifts drift down the river. Here comes the basket full of gifts. Sarah walked out with a smile, pushing a small food cart. Wow, plum pudding, salmon salad, and roast suckling pig. Wait a minute, what should we say before the meal? Children exchanged glances and answered in unison. Happy Silver Frost Festival? I had no idea there was such a legend behind the Silver Frost Festival. This is the first time I've heard of it. This Mesa's domain is like a dream. I can move freely between scenes without anyone questioning my presence. All scenes and characters can freely can be freely combined. Such a sight has probably never appeared in reality. Perhaps this is Miss Mason's deepest wish? Miss Mason, aren't you going to join them? Pointed to a spot not far away. The children were still gathered around the clown, listening to her tell those elaborate and fantastical stories. I'm a boring person. My jokes just make people sleepy. What? Sister Mason Jenkins, she bullied me. Can't win, so you tattle? How embarrassing. Who told you to say I had fleas just now? Shh, Mike is a brave little knight, and little knights must not cry. Mason gently wiped away little Mike's tears and snot, softly comforting the sobbing boy. Sister Mason, Bobby Bear's eyes are gone. I guess walked over, clutching the doll. Let me see. Oh no, it seems to be really lost. How about I sew a new one for you tonight, little sister? Always causing trouble for my sister. And Miss Mason was also very happy, which I rarely see her like this. Sarah sits beside you, resting her chin in her hands, smiling as she watches Mason surrounded by children. Being needed is also a kind of happiness. Gradually, more and more children gathered around Mason, leaving the clown neglected. Is there anyone who still wants to hear a story? A long, long time ago. A long time ago. It's late at night and the children have all returned to their rooms. The orphanage has once again fallen into its unusual tranquility. Show ends, the crowd disperses. Hey. Leaving behind only the lone clown to clean up the mess, accompanied by its solitary reflection. The clown muttered while shaking its head and glanced at the shadow in the corner. It's truly saddening, don't you think? Ah, I've heard of you long ago. The infamous Killer 24 who comes and goes without a trace, delighting in the hunt for personhood. Personality you have targeted won't last more than 3 days. Whoa! Terrifying, but why isn't the clown in front of you afraid of dodging? Acting all mysterious. Jester burst into laughter, a glint flashing in his eye. In her eye. Because the killer is unaware, those inferior and unstable personalities cannot survive in a single day. They are born from countless random moments and should vanish forever after fulfilling their destined mission. What is the mission of Clown 24? Of course, it's to bring joy to Jenkin and everyone during the Frost Silver Festival. Clown breaks into a wide smile, the face paint transforming into specks of golden stardust. I've already gone above and beyond my mission, it's time to head back. Where to return to? Of course, it's return to where we first began. Let me tell you a secret, every personality is like a drifting weed, and our shared wish is to become whole again. Laugh together, cry together, and feel the love and trust from Jenkin. Heh, I dare you mention Jenkin, do you know what my mission is? Kill all those who seek to gain without effort, leave none alive. Pitch black night sky, a flock of crows suddenly took flight, flapping their wings and flying away from the treetops. It is a tranquil winter night. Golden Fugue? I don't know how to pronounce that. With the tolling of the ancient bell comes a faint and fading blessing. Happy holidays, happy holidays, happy holidays. We had an incredibly long dream. Oh. In the dream, the sky was like a torn cemetery with black substances pouring in like ink. You lie face up beneath the fissure, your heart as close to the earth as possible. Close your eyes, feeling the tremors from deep within the mantle. It's a melancholic and ancient rhythm that reminds you of your home. After an unknown amount of time, you hear faint laughter and feel someone take your hand. You return the long-lost warmth with a gentle squeeze. Mother, before you could cry out, tears had already begun streaming down your face. You had been separated for too long. Seems like this is the first time I've dreamed about the past. You clutch your head, feeling as if an invisible thread is pulling your consciousness away from the bed. You then opened the window and saw the first snowfall of the new year. Wow, it's snowing! The excited shouts of children echoed through the silent night sky. Accompanied by chaotic footsteps, the orphans gathered downstairs. So much snow, shimmering and beautiful. I guess wants to build a snowman, just like little Bobby. This is easy, I'll handle it. Ta-da! Take a look at my masterpiece. It doesn't quite look like Little Bear Bobby. It looks like a dog, a pug. Nonsense, how could it possibly look like a dog? Squeak. Children laugh and play in the alleys. Mason, already awake, stands beside you. Reached out her hand and caught a few gentle snowflakes in her palm. Snowflake gently lay in her palm, quickly melting into cold water, shimmering with golden starlight. Huh? It's the light we saw last time. Countless starlights fly out from the windows of the corridor next door, merge into a golden river in the night sky. They flow gracefully, extending all the way to the distant moonlit mountains. It's the son of that clown lady she has left us. But I don't feel sad. It seemed like she left of her own will, as of returning home. Going home, I heard it too. Their wish to return home. These wishes are so intense that they made me dream of past events. I no longer dare to hope for returning home. I'd be content just to recover some past memories. You let out a light sigh and rub your head somewhat sheepishly. Let's not talk about those depressing things. Tell me about yourself, Miss Mason. I heard you started making a living in Londinium at a young age. Do you still miss home? Mason looked at Jenkins and little Mike, wrestling downstairs, and smiled gently. My memory is terrible. When I was a child, the nuns at the church school said I wasn't suited for studying. Parents, hometown, I can't really remember, nor do I want to. Memories are meant to preserve joy. The fairy tales I've read, only happy in one place is going to be called home. I want to be at home for Jenkins and Brown. I see. Miss Mason, you are far stronger than I imagined. You weren't like this when we first met at the Wax Museum. Looks like Miss Winkle's Menifen's super stabilization therapy is actually effective. Everyone is doing their best to help me. How can I not change at all? I hope I can help everyone. Stretched lazily, gazing absent-mindedly at the tranquil residential area below. Not sure if it's your imagination, but you seem to see a shadow standing at the end of the dark alley, gazing at the river of light and sky along with you. It was the starlight from that time. Here's a secret. Every persona is like a drifting weed, and becoming the whole is a shared wish. Laugh together, cry together, and feel the love and trust from Jenkins are nothing but pitiful disillusions. The wind blows gently, and snowflakes drift in the air like soft cotton, aimlessly floating around. The starlight gradually fades, and your consciousness seems to drift away with it. I wonder what the next domain waiting for you will be like. You're actually looking forward to it a bit? Artificial Domain Investigation Log 3. Domain ID MC06. Collapse time December 24th, AF 315. Collapse location Lily's Orphanage. Investigation results. I saw the snow and the golden starlight dancing within it. For some reason, they always remind me of the past. Mist rises, light falls, laughter fades. It's a tranquil winter night. Happy New Year. P.S. Miss Sarah's frosted cupcakes are delicious. All-knowing cat. Cat splits its emotions into 18 pieces and invents different pitches of meow sounds for them. Thus it can say, I'm hungry, play with me, do not disturb me. It can also say, I miss you. Artificial Domain, Campbell Street, East District. A desolate cold wind blows, lifting the withered leaves. Oh, excuse me, hold on. Okay. Little Mike stood at the end of the alley with a group of children. Hands on his hips, his expression was extremely serious. The girl walked steadily, the wind lifting her tattered cloak. You've arrived, just as promised, alone. Squeak. Impressive, you dared to come alone? You're a worthy opponent. Brown and I are more than enough to handle you grunts. What did you say? Little Mike waved his hand, and the unruly children immediately fell silent. You know the rules, right? If you lose to us, you must hand over control of Camberwell Street. Forever. Stop dawdling. If you want to fight, bring it on. Very well, I hereby officially announce that the 13th Camberwell battle has now begun. Brothers? Charge! Oh snap, beating the shit out of her. Ouch, ouch, there are just too many of them. This is what you get for stirring up trouble everywhere. Now you know how powerful we are. Charge forward, everyone, and victory is just ahead. An angry cry with a hint of childishness interrupted the small skirmish before them. Bro, what is happening? Don't bully Jenkin. Cat person? No, it's Sister Mason. She has a lot of personas, huh? Before he could react, the reread scratch marks appeared on little Mike's face. Wah! Wah! Children scattered in all directions, deafening cries echoed all the way to the overlooked alley corners. Never expected to see a 24 like a cat. Miss Mason, shall we go out and take a look? No one responded to your request. During the recent skirmish, Mason vanished without a trace. Miss Mason, leaving without saying goodbye? A wet sensation brushes against the side of my face. What the heck's going on? Turn your head in disbelief only to see 24 clinging to you like an oversized doll, flashing you a flattering smile. There's a rat. Meow. What the heck? A chilling scream pierces the sky. You look down to see 24 holding Brown in its mouth. Brown wiggled its soft body vigorously, with his whiskers twitching rapidly. Quick, quick, look what's that? Jenkins skillfully picked up a shard of mirror from the ground and reflected it towards the opposite wall. In an instant, intense flickering spots of light appeared on the stone wall, successfully catching the attention of 24. Shiny, meow. 24 shot away with a swoosh, leaving Brown sobbing uncontrollably on the spot. Ever since we consulted that quack, his sister's condition has worsened. Is that his sister? Quack? You mean Dr. Bernard? Who else could it be? Miracle Doctor or Savior of the East Side Poor? Bah, there's no such thing as a free lunch. I bet he has ulterior motives. Dr. Bernard is a good person, meow. Originally chasing a light spot, 24 suddenly peeked out from behind Jenkins. Alright, he's really good. He's the best doctor in the world. Jenkins skillfully smoothed 24's hair. 24 squinted, looking quite pleased. Little Jenkins is also a good person, meow. When did Miss Mason first exhibit these peculiar symptoms? After seeing that quack doctor 3 or 4 times, one day she suddenly told me that she was actually a silver cod. Later she devised a plan to destroy the fish fry restaurant, claiming it was to save her comrades. I see. Placed so much trust in the committee and overlooked the doctor's actual qualifications. It might be a lack of the sculptor's association, like Ike, like Dr. Miller. So sleepy. 24 stretched out, gave a long, lazy stretch, then naturally leaned on Jenkins' shoulder. She fell asleep. It really purrs like a cat, just like those cats on the mythic campus. You curiously crouch in front of 24. Sunlight evenly bathed your face, turning the fine hairs golden. Hey, what's making you laugh? She now looks happy, truly like a carefree little cat. My sister used to say that life was too hard. She could be reincarnated. She would want to become a cat. That's crazy. I didn't know there were there were sisters. Jenkins suddenly pulled a red ribbon from his pocket. This was Mason's usual ribbon with a rusty bell hanging at the end. Don't worry, whether it's a cat or a silver codfish, they're all my sisters. However, to keep you from running off, I need to tie a bell on you. Jenkins gently tied the ribbon around 24's wrist. 24 is still asleep, just slightly wrinkled her nose. Here, this is what I took from Little Mac and his gang. Make sure that you wear it securely. The afternoon sun, like overflowing time, gently flits past you. Jenkins gazes at the mottled shadow of the house, cut by the sun, and softly closes his eyes. Her eyes. Sister is very busy. She takes care of me and Brown, works multiple jobs at the same time, like a machine that never malfunctions. Now that this machine has fallen, it's finally my turn to take care of it. She needs me. Let me see. Ends here. It ends here with me. Do not test your lord. The sleeping cat had many dreams. Slowly drifting patches of light under the eaves in the afternoon, steaming white porridge, giving off wisps of steam, old bells, and colorful candy wrappers. Oi. In a snow mountain. Huh? Where is this place? Jenkin? Faint meow of a cat was quickly drowned out by the wind and snow. Majestic barren mountains loomed ahead, casting a hazy bluish light over the land. Hmm? She smelled the sounds. They drifted into the air, wordless and without rhythm, like a mother's gentle call. Unclean and pure, ominous. I must go. I have to cross over. Hey, don't run off. I'm still grooming you. Ow. Why are you biting? Honestly, compared to the cats in Mythic, your sister is quite well behaved. Faint laughter echoes from afar, carrying the familiar warmth and affection she yearns for, as if it were right beside her. Jenkin? Meow. Cat stood upright, straining to locate the source of the sound. Return. No, I'm not going there. Meow. Jenkin, I want to return to Jenkin, to everyone. Back off, meow. Alright, we won't touch you. Why did you suddenly leap so high? Have a nightmare? 24 alertly scan the surroundings with pupil and nose tip constantly twitching. Sniff, sniff. There are bad guys nearby. She leapt up, pouncing toward the corner. However... Sob, sob. 24 lies on the ground, whimpering. Dark red blood slowly seeps from its gaping wound. Not bad, you're alert. Too bad you chose the wrong opponent. Is that you, Miss Mason? Miss Mason has been missing since a while ago. Could it be? Shadow chuckled on through the battered Mason in front of you. Mr. Sentient. Sorry. Shadow lifted its foot and slowly grounded into Mason's wound. Ah! I told you I'll do it. Deal with you one by one. As Mason groaned in pain. The wind stopped. The dust settled, and even the sunlight was frozen in an eternal moment. Even Jenkin beside you stands as silent as a sculpture. Meanwhile, the surrounding space suddenly shook a few times, and the sky started to peel away. Mass sky plummets from on high, shattering into pieces. Domain collapse? No, it's worse than that. What's going on? Shadow sneered and kicked at the barely breathing Mason beneath him? You didn't know, did you? This one is our core personality. If she dies, chaos will ensue here. What are you doing? It is tantamount to suicide. Why? This is a world where the strong prey on the weak. No one has decreed that she must be the dominant personality. Am I correct, Miss Mason? Don't harm Sentient, sir. He is the savior of Jenkin. A weak and incompetent coward. You didn't notice their clumsy lies. The scalpel cuts into your body and you do not resist. Forced to help them, you do not resist. You watch your dearest family enter the poorhouse without trying to stop them. In the end, you didn't even fulfill your duty as a sister. Discarded all memories onto us like trash. You walk through the campus, under the sun, leaving us to chew on pain in the dark. You are the root cause of everyone's suffering. Now, do you really think you can restrain me? You are not worthy of this body. It's not up to you to decide whether we're a match, You kneel on the ground, feeling dizzy. On the other side of the shadow, breathes steadily, slowly approaching you. No, I can't even stand right now. I need to stabilize my main personality spirit first. Climb over to Mason and take her hand. Miss Mason, don't let her influence you. It's because I'm too weak. If only I were a little stronger. If it had been her, Mason's fate today would have turned out differently. Heh, painful, isn't it? Multiply your current pain tenfold, 100-fold. That's how we feel. Yes, yes, yes. You are unworthy of using this body. Body. Sorry. I'm not Mason. I can't be Mason. Meow. The injured cat moved beside Mason, gently licking his bleeding wound. And she lowered her head again, wrestling with something. Here, Don't cry, meow. Something was placed in my palm amidst the illusion. A soft, cool fabric with a rusted bill attached to one end. None of the 24 are redundant, because... You are a clever and nimble scholar. You are everyone's source of joy. You are an adorable cat. I'm gonna say the middle one. Oh, no. No, I meant... Okay, I should have chose the top one, maybe. No. I'm gonna go in the snowy mountains, snow mountain in the endless north at the end of an ancient river, a gray monster slumbers. Hello, everyone, I am that monster. Roar. What? Yeah, they are all great, 24. Compared to them, I'm completely useless. Gently shook your head. On the contrary, you are stronger and braver than them because you are the best sister in the world? Oh, shit! Master, all of this is my fault. She's just a kid from the slums, knows nothing and won't pose any threat to you. Let her go. Let her go. Cat extended his fluffy paw to hold Mason's hand. There are brave Masons and there are cowardly Masons. There are smart Masons and there are foolish Masons. None of this matters because... Golden starlight continuously spills from the wound, flickering gradually in the air before finally flowing into Mason's body. Only together are we the true Mason, meow. The real Mason. But as we're all rivers end, no matter the distance, they will eventually converge here. I heard they wish to return home. Here's a secret. Every persona is like a drifting weed, and becoming whole is our shared wish. Mason gently closed his eyes. Her eyes, feeling the golden circulation of starlight within. She saw her face in Viscera, the clown, the scholar, and countless faces of herself. Face was reflected in the shattered mirror. All eyes turned towards her, infinite tranquility, infinite sorrow. Those are her shadows, tears, and cracks, as well as her bone flesh, flowing deep beneath the earth. They were forced to tear her body apart, to be born, to wander, and finally returned with weary bodies. End here, end with me. Cursed binding. The curse transforms you into a snake trapped in eternal hibernation. It is as ancient as your umbilical cord. What does it say? We're gonna do this one instead now. Cursed binding. Memories flood in with the starlight. Oh, those memories, artificially created and shattered by violence, surged into Mason's mind and quickly receded like the tide. Until the very end, she arrived at the foot of the snow mountain and the entrance to a pitch-black cave. Follow the river flowing beneath your feet to reach the lair of the slumbering beast. Knock, knock, knock. It was a heartbeat like that of an old clock. A shared heartbeat between her and the beast. I see. I remember everything. Defeat 20, Shadow 24. What is this one? I'll take the top one then.
主の降臨のためにあらゆる障害を排除いたします。これは主より賜った祝福です。
Let me see. Where is my stuff?
いや。神の国に再生を。ここで倒れるわけには参りません。これが私たちの力。届き物。
Let me see. Excuse me.
私は平和主義者だけど、彼女たちはそうじゃない汚れの根源を断ち切る。世の前にひざまずけ。うせろ。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
主被者よ、早く終わらせるのじゃ。これは主より賜った祝福です。従順たる。ここから出せ。届き物。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
公式の傷。
これが私たちの力。神の国に再生を。
君が僕のライバル知っている。
ここで倒れるわけには参りません。私たちの宴へようこそ。
僕をなめるな。
下がりなさい。
Let's see, what's over here?
主被者よ、早く終わらせるのじゃ。これは主より賜った祝福です。ここで倒れるわけには参りません。
僕をなめるな。
無礼者。下がりなさい。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
目覚めて神の国を示せ。 再生をここで倒れるわけには参りません。いや
Okay, what does it say? Develop paranoia, develop weakness, neurotoxin. Choose a relic. I don't know which one was better.
主の降臨のためにあらゆる障害を排除いたします。ここで倒れるわけには参りません。
君が僕のダイヤを知っている。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
Damn, he has a big shield. Or a bigger shield.
国に再生を。あらあら。これが私たちの地下汚れの根源を断ち切る。ここで倒れるわけには参りません。
潮の
セーラ下がります。
血脈の力がみなぎってくる。さあ、君が僕のダイヤを知っている。僕を舐めるな。世の前にひざまずけ。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
The game is lagging.
目覚めて神の国を知るぜ。
汚れの根源を断ち切る。これは主より賜った祝福です。
I'll be right back. Let me go check on the family real quick. What's that play?
これが私たちの力。
I'm back already.
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを。
神の国に再生を。ここで倒れるわけには参りません。
Hot dog.
私たちの宴へようこそ。
潮の気僕をなめるな。ほりゃ君が僕のダイヤ知っている。
銀の鍵が
I'm definitely gonna die.
目覚めて神の国を示せ。
Did I die? No, I didn't. Not yet. Well, now I'm basically dead.
これが私たちの力。
僕をなめるな。
大胆じゃ。
Did it always show you the number at the top right? How much damage you do
断ち切る。あらあら。
ほりゃ
compared to your health bar?
君が僕のダイ
I don't think I've ever noticed that.
ヤ知っている。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを
Yeah, we need to friggin' get our character stronger. We need to progress the account more.
僕をなめ
Get
る
through
な。
the story.
ここから出せ。 汚れの根源断ち切る。
Oof, the death resistance saved us there.
犠牲は避けられません。私たちの宴へようこそ。
僕をなめるな。
ごめんなさい。大胆じゃな。
ほりゃ
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを
目覚めて神の国を示せ。
Now we're dead?
断ち切
Oh,
る。
we still have death resistance.
僕をなめるな。
主への貢ぎ物ですね。汚れの根源。何ですか。断ち切る。
How much death resistance do we got?
もうやめて。
Okay, use one of these.
君が僕のダイヤ知っている。
汚れの根源断ち切る。ここで倒れるわけには参りません。
僕をなめるな。
犠牲は避けられません。無礼者。
銀の鍵が道を照らさんことを
目覚めて神の国を示せ。
Okay. What? Why? Shadow was defeated by you. She collapses on the ground with tiny light particles drifting from her body. How could someone as powerful and enraged as me lose to you, lose to this coward? Because... Leave it to me. Mason sat beside the shadow, holding the motionless shadow in his arms. Because he didn't accept all 24. Driven by desperation and with no one to turn to, it is 24. Those who find happiness in a simple life are 24. Tormented by the Sculptors Association, it is also 24. No, if it weren't for your cowardice, we wouldn't have been caught by that doctor. Shh. She gently covered the shadow's lips. She leaned down and whispered in its ear. Here's a secret: that doctor was killed by me. Possible, how dare you? Killing isn't difficult. I didn't have a weapon, so I used my hands too. By the end, my hands were numb, and all I could see was blood. And thus ensure that he is completely dead. As long as he still draws breath, he will surely harm the children of the orphanage in Jenkin, just like those people in the Sculptors Association. No, he's even more terrifying. He's a true demon. So it was you. It really was you. What was I doing back then? I didn't know anything. Mason gently shook his head. It was the courage that to me by you and the other 24. All 24 combine to form one Mason. No 24 can exist in isolation. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Just like all the rivers converge to one place, all 24 will also converge to one place. You said you only kissed Shadow's forehead? Belongs to me. Good, and you? I'm doing fine. Just trying to get through this. Shadow's body transforms into starlight, scattering around Mason and merging into her skin. I see. I understand. You're the origin of everything and also the end of everything. You gradually lost her voice in the warm embrace. Starlight flickers like fireflies in the night, appearing and disappearing until it finally vanishes. Good night, my 1/24th. Artificial Domain Investigation Log 4, Domain ID MC06. Fall time, year 315 of the flood, December. Fall location, Camberbell Street, East District. Investigation results. The domain came to a quiet conclusion. After that, Miss Mason's condition stabilized significantly. Oh, that's good. Bringing immense joy to everyone. We're gradually getting closer to the true Mason. Mythic University School Office one day later. How's the game? I want to get good in it. I literally just cannot tell you that either, because I want to do the same thing. What the committee has withdrawn... Wait, what? The committee has withdrawn the accusation? While you were away, many interesting things happened. You're now busy dealing with the snake infestation alongside the city's environmental department. Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. Like, I'm learning how to play the game too and get good. Trying to catch up and like learn the story as well. While you were away, many interesting things happened. They're now busy dealing with the snake infestation alongside the city's environmental department. Snake infestation. Doll spreads out an issue of the Londinium Post from a few days ago in front of you. One day we will get better. 100%. Yeah, we just gotta keep playing. It'll come to us. Recently, a sudden influx of albino snakes of an unknown species emerged from the late Dr. Bernard's clinic, causing severe disruptions to local transportation and daily life. Eyewitnesses claim this was the most horrifying scene they have ever seen, or ever witnessed. If readers also witnessed this, please contact a psychologist at blank. Number blank. Do you like the game? I do! Yeah, I was mentioning before I started this video that I was, trying to, I mean, I've been playing the game, like, super duper casually, like ultra casual. Like I just back then I used to like just log in like and not do anything. I just log in and just waste my energy and like just do dailies and like that's it. I didn't like do the story. I didn't do anything. It was just there and it was like fast enough that it went through my I was able to do my daily routine alongside my other games I play. So just like it's just recent that I kind of want to like that I'm actually trying to play the game, actually trying to get through the story, and do more with the game. I mean, from what I know so far, I'm liking the characters and the story and the gameplay. I don't know what the heck I'm like, how to do team building and stuff like that, like what, like at all. But, I mean, I'll figure it out eventually. Next to the news, there's a photo where you seem to recognize a few familiar faces from the committee. They hold nets, tirelessly cleaning up the constantly emerging little snakes. Faces revealing fatigue and impatience. That so-called Dr. Bernard has serious problems. We found members of the Royal Medical Society, but the photos they provided are completely different from the descriptions given by nearby residents. In other words, the deceased stole the identity of this Dr. Bernard. However, it is still unclear whether this fake doctor is truly dead. After all, not even a trace of the body can be found at the scene. December 17th, the day of the incident, Dr. Bernard's clinic? Oh. It's okay as long as you enjoy it. That's what I see. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I'm not really, I'm just going with the flow and just taking my time with it. Because again, I play other games too, and like I play a lot of other, like right now in total, I think I play like 5 gachas. That's not a lot compared to like super duper, like, you know, grinding players and whatnot. It's just trying to make time for this game too now. You play 5 gachas as well? That's like my limit. I can't go like more than that. Like if I won't have time to do like anything that I have like anymore. Today's treatment is over, Miss Mason. You are recovering well. Really? But everyone says my condition is getting worse? I fear my understanding of Sirius differs from that of other humans. Have you taken all the tinctures I prescribed on time? Splash. Doctor accidentally knocked over the files at hand, scattering the yellowed pages all over the floor. I tried to make it 6 with Enfield, but the game with Factory made me rage quit. Yeah, me too. I tried Enfield, I could not play it because of the factories. I was like, dude, I love this. Well, I'm a story guy, as you could see. I just cannot. I don't know. The story was like, the story was whatever, but and I liked the gameplay, but the factories like single-handedly made me quit the game. It filtered me for sure. I could not play it. I'm at 6 now? Wait, what did you just add to your thing, Remy? Oh my god, no, don't tell me you added HSR. You're actually gonna keep playing that too? There's no way. Oh no. Yeah, me too. Besides the story part, I just skipped stories. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, a lot of people nowadays, like, you know, not everybody's like into like gotcha stories. They just want to play the gameplay. I mean, that's why the skip button's there, right? On like some of them, or at least you hope they see the skip button's there. Sorry, the East District has been hit by frequent outbreaks recently, and the clinic's documents are piling up. No worries, you're a busy doctor working day and night. Leave the small tasks of picking things up to, well, hand stopped less than 2 inches from the file. There's a stack of identity documents, and Mason could barely make out a few somewhat familiar words. Experiment record, a report, transfer record. These are the missing children from the orphanage. No, it's even worse. In the corner of the exposed file at the bottom, Mason saw Jenkins' slightly stubborn face. Oh, this guy's a snake, huh? Is this your sister? I've seen her. She's always worried about you, and even tried to sneak in. He smiled faintly, his expression growing gentle. I once had many siblings. They only feared me, so I devoured them all. Oh, shit. All of them eaten? You play HSR, Wua, Genshin, Morimens, and CZN. I've literally tried, like, all those games. I tried HSR, and then I ended up quitting that. I still play Wua. I play CZN. Oh, no, I do not play CZN. I tried CZN, I quit that as well. I played Genshin for like 4 to 5 years, and then I ended up quitting it because I kind of got It kind of became like the same thing for me. I just I don't know. I prefer Wua, and then I don't think I could play too many. I could only play like one open world game in my arsenal of gachas. Like right now, I'm playing PGR. I'm playing Wua. I'm playing Morimens. Reverse 1999. And what am I missing? Oh my god, what am I missing? Let me see. I have it here somewhere. Oh, and Zenless. And Zenless is easy. Holy shit. I could not think of the fifth one. My brain's everywhere right now. I don't know how I could not think of it. I literally just played Zenless right before this. I play Zenless suit like casual too. Genshin is the least game I enjoy for me. Genshin was fun in the beginning, and then it just fell off hard for me. It just it didn't fall off hard. It just slowly over time became just boring and just the same thing over and over. It became like very predictable for me. Even in the story, I was like, this is something that... I mean, if I were to ever go back to Genshin, it would be like just for the story though. But that's it. Don't worry, Miss Mason. I didn't eat your friends. I just sent them to a safe place. So you're the mastermind behind these disappearances. This joke isn't funny at all, Mr. Bernard. Mr. Bernard, are you referring to it? The man spoke, extending a long tongue from his mouth, which coiled around a bloody, severed finger. It's too big. I still can't process it. What the hell? Let's introduce ourselves. I'm Albino, the pharmacist of the Sculptors Association? Ah! Mason's legs gave out and she collapsed heavily to the ground. You're a bad person. You even want to take Jenkins? The man adjusted his glasses and quickly jotted down notes on the medical record. Pupils dilated, body trembling violently, heart racing. You must be extremely terrified right now. Are you cold? No, stay back. Yeah, ever since Wua came, Genshin has been down so hard for me. Yeah, I don't blame anybody for that, yeah. Tried Zenless to get Miyabi and quit. I lost the 50-50 and on the weapon too. Yep, like single-handedly that'll like make me quit a gacha too. Depending on its summon system. Seeming a little faint due to insufficient blood flow to the brain, just like other dull humans. At his head from the medical record, a faint glimmer of excitement flickering in his golden vertical pupils, or will he react in a different way? 20 minutes later. Oh, excuse me. I killed someone. I actually killed a doctor? They won't believe me. No, why did I just kill him? Mason snapped out of his daze and hastily left the scene. The man's body slumped against the wall. His head had already shattered and blood kept seeping out. Wait, what? For an unknown amount of time, a series of black curse marks suddenly lit up on the corpse's neck. Curse coils like a snake. The shattered Karo gathers and reforms. Till the end, the corpse slowly sat up. Phew, not bad. Those tinctures worked. Her potential has been fully unleashed. Oh, she accidentally killed him? Is that what I'm getting at? Are you excited for the new Acker character? I saw them. They look cool. I need to save up more though. I'm running low on summon resources. I don't know if I'll be able to get them or not. Albino extended his long snake tongue and leisurely licked the blood off his face clean. The prey has matured. It's time to report to our guildmaster. Picked up the medical report at his feet and left in a leisurely manner. Origin. The girl was once Mason. Soon she'll become like Ulysses, just a nobody, but soon she'll embody everyone. I'll try to get them if I can. Mythic University. Campus 3 days later? I see. Shortly after killing Albino, you were taken away by the Sculptors Association. This is a story of what happened later. I remember it all now. It wasn't a pleasant memory. Gently hold Mason's hand. It's all in the past, Miss Mason. I assure you, it'll never happen again. Thank you, Mr. Santient. I should be the one thanking you. When the domain collapsed, you gave me a lot of encouragement and comfort. Let's hope we get a lot of pools. Yeah, likewise. Here's hoping, you know, here's hoping everything works out. Huh? Miss Winkle said my domain is terrifying, filled with fierce monsters. It's all just her imagination, but I did see something special like you. Me? Chuckled softly and winked at her. This is a secret between her and me. I'll tell you more about it in the future. Sis. Jenkins suddenly jumps out from the nearby flowers. Returned from wandering with Aegis. Guess what we found? Jenkins waved a red ribbon in his hand. In her hand. Unlike the ones Mason usually uses, this one had a yellowed bell attached to its end. Gentle breeze passes and the bell chimes crisply like a joyful sprite. This is something seen in the domain. Huh? You've seen her in the domain too? Then you must have met the sister turned into a cat. Don't say it. How can you say that? This ribbon is an extremely, absolutely, incredibly important memento. During that time, I took care of you and played with you every day. It was so much fun. Jenkins gently placed the ribbon into Mason's hand. I remember someone once said they wanted to be a cat in their next life. If only we could remain carefree like this. We could continue to take care of you. All the fish snacks and catnip, leave it to me. Mason smiled down, her fingers brushing the cool, soft ribbon. Being a cat, that's something for the next life. Right now I just want to live well as Mason, along with everyone. Huh? It seems like that this domain has changed Sister greatly. She wasn't like this before. Testify that Miss Mason is telling the truth. You and Mason exchanged a smile, thoughts returned to the moment just before the domain collapsed. I see. I understand. You're the origin of everything and also the end of everything. As the last glimmer of starlight vanishes, the world seems to be swallowed by black ink. Hear bells from afar, like roars of chaos from the depths of the mantle. Is the domain collapsing? Grab my hand, Mr. Sentient. Tightly hold Mason's hand. At that moment, the blood seemed to flow into her body effortlessly, and your consciousness merged as one. Feel yourself slowly drifting off to sleep, countless dreams coming one after another, carrying you into the depths of darkness. When you open your eyes again, you find yourself standing alone in a cave. Beneath your feet flows a shimmering golden river, aching to the veins of the earth. Do you like the Morimens story? I like the main story so far from... again, I have not done much in terms of story, and like, I've only, like, for main story, I've only done, like, prologue and chapter 1, and then that's basically it. I'm, like, again, like, I have not done a lot. Like, just recently said, or like I said, I'm trying to take interest in the game and, like, do a lot more now. I've only been doing, like, logins and just dailies. Are you new? To the... I mean, I've been playing probably... Man, I don't know when I started. I've been logging in for a while to like I said, doing my routine. But I'm new to the fact that I'm trying to. I guess I'm like in spirit. Yes, I'm basically new. I'm trying to like learn the game and stuff. I just like I said, treated the game like a chore simulator. Because I knew like I was gonna eventually like this game. Because I mean, when I tried the gameplay for the first time, I was like, I like this. Because lately I've just been liking a lot of turn-based games, so yeah. But for this one, I mean, it leaves a lot to be desired, to be honest. So far. Or at least this specific story piece. I'm trying to follow along. Again, maybe it's probably due to the fact that I am not where it wants me to be in the story. It wants me to be past chapter 2, and I haven't even done that. So I don't know. It also doesn't help that the game is not really... it has a lot of typos, at least in this section. I know this used to use machine code to translate a story, so... and they just recently started to, like, improve upon that and, like, do... I think human translation now, if I'm not mistaken. Beneath your feet flows a shimmering golden river, aching to the veins of the earth. Is this the starlight I saw before? Have they all gathered here? Return, return. Follow the flow of starlight deeper into the cave. Is this... This place seems to be the ultimate source of all twisted, deformed, and filthy things. The light gray mass trembled and expanded, visioning out writhing, deformed monsters like a stomach in constant struggle. I love turn-based games. When I saw for the first time, I was like, meh, it's gotcha, so I skipped for it 1 week, and then I played it because I was bored. Glad they're getting money and they're focused on the game. Yeah, it's slowly getting more and more popular. It is still insanely niche, but I'm glad they're able to like continue producing content and like updates and whatnot. However, before they reached the shore, they fell back into the pool and were devoured by the gaping mouths on the mass. I see. These monster silhouettes seem somewhat familiar. Could it be... Suddenly have a strong intuition. You wade through the gray slime, approach the lump. Mason, is that you? Mason paused for a moment, then began to gently writhe again. Makes a rustling sound like a friendly greeting. Guess the monster is kneeling by the pool. They struggle to move, twitching in the slime, yearning to return to the embrace of the mass. Like those pilgrims seeking miracles in the wind and snow. Because it is where all rivers end, and no matter how far apart they may be, they will eventually converge here. I see. So you are the destination they long to return to. This is what you do every day. The frail body, pulling those scattered personalities back together and striving to maintain the appearance that normal people should have. Like a weary mother awaiting the return of her wandering child, she has even forgotten her own identity as a mother after enduring prolonged periods of division and fusion. No wonder I dreamt of those past events. The last time I saw these stars, I suddenly felt that I was very much like them. There are differences too. They know where their home is, but I've even lost my memories. Fuel beams! Your nose suddenly feels a bit sour. You gently touch the flesh, feeling its tranquil pulse. Mason? Will I also find my home someday, just like you are doing now? Flesh writhes, splitting at the end to form a soft, slimy tentacle that gently wipes away the tears from the corner of your eye. It definitely will change. Don't shed tears. Rumble. Faint tremor rises from the depths, splitting the rock walls with cracks. Time until domain collapse, 0 minutes. Turn around and leave the cave. As you reach the cave entrance, you can't help but look back at her one last time. Farewell, Miss Mason. Joy, sorrow, pain, different personalities and emotions come and go, but she remains in that cave. She's alive. Guess that's the end of that, huh? I feel like towards the... Actually, let me just double check that that's the end. Before I give my... Yeah, that looks like it's the end. Alrighty, cool beans. Well, there you have it for that. That was, the Special Ops, the Serene Fission, that was 24's, story. It was... Okay, well, you probably just heard me, like, a few minutes ago, but yeah, it leaves a lot to be desired, at least compared to the main story. I think, like, what it wants to try to convey, I like the direction it wants to go, and whatnot. I think a lot gets lost in a lot of the there's a lot of things that make me lose like brownie points for it, I guess. One being the fact that it still seems like their translation is very rough around the edges. There's a lot of typos, like a lot of typos. But again, like their main direction. Oh, okay, before I get to that too, I think they get lost in the sauce a little bit when it comes to like putting a lot of just not jargon, but they start to, maybe it is jargon, but they start to explain like a lot, like just put like excess dialogue that's not necessary. I mean, it's fine to be there. But it's like, a lot of it too is just, it's just, again, it's just not necessary. It's just, like, I get the gist, like, I get the point of, like, the main conversations and, like, what's happening. I think, but, like, the main direction is, like, where I think, like, it has a lot of, it just has a lot of potential, I think, when it comes to the story and, like, its world building so far from what I experienced. At least, again, like, I've only done like the prologue and I've only done chapter 1, and then this specifically in terms of story for the game, and everything else I've kind of just skipped, like especially when it comes to the events, because I told myself I'm gonna do that later in the future. But yeah, it's world building. I like the world building and whatnot like a lot. It leaves a lot to look forward to, I guess, and I hope they could eventually just improve upon their and I think like I think the translation does lose a lot of brownie points for me. I think that's where it's just that me trying to like, and again, I understand what they're saying if I just, read it, but it's like always having to like correct myself while I'm reading. Kind of this, it's kind of like it starts getting annoying a little bit after doing it for like the 50th time of like correcting, like, like, oh, here's the wrong punctuation, oh, wrong words are being used, typos, a lot of that starts to like build up, but again, besides that, I kind of get the gist with what they're saying and everything. They have so much potential with the story, or at least, and again, like, I have not read the main chapters, so maybe it does get better. I don't know how old this character is, like, meaning, like, I don't know how, like, when this character came out, so, and like when this story was written, So maybe this is old, and maybe like this is not recent, and so I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that's my opinion so far. If I were to give it a rating, I think its potential is, I mean, anything's potential is like a 10, right? Like, right now, I actually really, really like its potential. Like, where the story could go. I think its potential's like a 9 or a 10. Like, if it actually fixed its issues and whatnot, and like, but right now, I'm gonna have to give it like, what do I give it? Do I give it like my mind wants to give it like a 6, a little bit, like 6 out of 10. Can't give it anything until chapter 4? Well, I'm talking about this specific story right here. I'm not talking about the game. I'm talking about this specific segment. But for now, like, again, with its potential in mind, and actually, how would you even know that? You don't even read the story. What? Like, but yeah, like, with its potential in mind, and everything, and this, I guess everything I've read and all the typos, and just everything, I think I have to give it like a 6. I have to give it like a 6 out of 10 or something. But anyway, that is going to do it for this, and this was the event one. This is the rerun. But, yeah, that is going to do it for this one. This was the Serene Fission, the special ops for 24. And yeah, I will eventually try to, like, get to 24, well, actually continue with the main story segment of the game, so I can actually start doing other events and other things in the game and building properly. But yeah, that is going to do it for this one. Hopefully it won't take too soon for Chapter 2 and the rest of the content for Morimens. Again, liking the direction of the game and whatnot. And obviously the gameplay. I mean, that's like literally what brought me here. I guess the gameplay and the visuals brought me here, to be honest. I didn't know if the story was going to be solid or not, but I'm liking how it's... Again, I'm liking its potential. But yeah, that is going to do it for this one. Appreciate you guys chilling and hanging out, and I will be back on another one. Let us.